Alright, I kind of want to say let's go do the stuff at the junk heap so I can go try to get some machine oil. And then hit this...
We're already here, though.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to make another trip back here. I don't know. I don't like any options.
once we do though, once we start doing side quests though, we'll be able to sit down and knock that stuff out anyway. So.
Fine. Okay.
Let's just power through the desert and then we'll do side quests and clean up next time.
Okay.
젤간 기소토 야즈 또 레르 이길 지게이츠 아 우르 아르테르 아다토 스코스라에다.
Madness. The wolves who attacked were only a fraction of the pack. How will you fight them all?
All right, count us in.
데케와치. What?
We're not doing it for you, dumbass. It's for Fira.
Kaine, you can't speak to a king like that!
If this is indeed the plan, then let us make haste. We can ill afford another tragedy.
Fira.
Kaizamu Akora.
ゼルガン撃つと避けた。
これでサトアルテルはチンクルチーラス。
アルテルやトラーヤリアフィーヤくすったあ？
チン。
フィーヤギ来た。タトサだキラツヨーリュータだキツシリウストサ。
ティン。
ヨーリワイトソフィーヤとつだったあ？
ティン。
なんだどうせ。
ティントシケンユカイザムデクなんだルアミ
しかー
あんだいえフィーヤロテとやりかきクソできたと食いてゲルだユラ・ブラーデペアとカイザムテカイザムとアイソフィーヤ・アイサムテフィーヤ・チネセキタとトラゼルガンテアンダーゼルガンヤーイズガッチクルソカイザムゼスタルペア老体リスラ関係かけてしたすわれアルムキエルトチギサンテキタ
アルム
浮きわせんクユリエ
押して
キルタチエクグギリスアーガイカイザムより生き落ちずテクゴ
ユラ
カイザムチジストズイわくれたしより
こうだった 送りゼルガーン立ち得だ。
ビアとゲイガ
Alright, so let's see if there's anything else interesting about some of the other bosses while we go through another boss fight here.
I'm all ears.
Oh yeah, Hansel and Gretel we've already seen. Yeah, Hook is just pretty much exactly like we remembered.
Yeah, the titty lizard.
Yeah, Hook the titty lizard. Yeah, Wendy is just there's really nothing to Wendy. It's just kind of an aggregation of, hey, we absorbed a whole bunch of shades into one big shade, and now it just kind of has a whole bunch of contradictory personalities, so it's just kind of nothing.
That's fair.
Let's see. Oh, the Zelda boss in the Junk Heap, that's Geppetto.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where Geppetto was.
The small shade that's with Beepy, that's Cleo.
Okay.
Cleo is apparently the goldfish in The Adventures of Pinocchio.
Yes.
And Beepy's real name is P33, P, of course, coming from Pinocchio.
You must worry about protecting more than yourself in this.
Oh, okay. The fucked up tree that takes us into the world of words. Its name is actually Sleeping Beauty.
What? What? Oh, hi.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, Sleeping Beauty is a strange tree that shows dreams of death to the inhabitants of a foggy and mysterious forest. Its true identity is a huge network computer that runs on demonic elements, and it drops hints suggestively telling of truth. It's working to keep the web of memories that have been torn apart following the destruction of the world.
Okay then. That's pretty funny.
I didn't realize this was a Metal Gear Solid crossover. That's... So, sorry, it's a computer network that got possessed by a shade?
No.
Decided to be a tree?
It's a computer network that runs on demon elements, and then was possessed by a shade.
Oh, okay.
So it's from Shin Megami Tensei,
Yes.
is what you're telling me.
Yeah, actually, Steven is just sitting there behind that thing, and you'd never know. Like if we had just walked around the tree, it would have all made sense.
Man, what kind of tech support do you have to call for a network like that?
You have to call Steven, who is basically, a god at this point.
There's a joke I'm missing, isn't there?
とろわれきゼルガーンセドと冬と秋月対地ヒヤとゲイヤ
「
きて装置だ彼サゴストリ式終でラーヤリスって
I believe that young Fira was perfectly content with the life she had.
こ
Of course. Does this not sound like what she would say to you? She was terribly proud of her king. And now you must do all that you can to honor her memory.
ああだだドリス・キオリダイットリチ・ラエルカイザムチただケデ大外地立ってるんだ
Is that another infernal rule?
ウラーヌ・ペルアトリアルテルア・チオアルアンダ・トシドシアルテルア・ヤルロ
Alright, so, should we go do the junk heap now while we're still here?
I mean, we've only been going for about an hour, so we might as well.
Okay then.
Like you said, then that's the nice thing about the second and third time you come through the game is that it's like, hey, all of a sudden you're just blitzing through this stuff.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, since we're done with the desert, the Shahira, the other desert boss, it's
The unpronounceable boss.
yes, it's actually in charge of testing whether or not a person has the qualities of a king, and it is, as you know, it gives them the mask. But when the king dies, it comes and it takes the mask back to give to the next king.
I see. Oh, I'm gonna be here.
How does it get anywhere without people noticing?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, presumably the mask is like returned to the temple as like some kind of ceremonial thing, but
Or maybe, like, the mask itself is magical. And it just teleports itself back.
I like the idea of the blocks just kind of going to wherever the mask is once it detects that the king dies.
right, you're just like in bed one night, and then like they look up, and all of a sudden there's like this cube hovering above the king, and then just flying away.
When you see the cube, you know death is imminent.
One more goat hide.
Like, I can believe that people tell horror stories about the cube that comes in the night, and that's how you know you're going to die. It just hovers there, waiting.
I'm here for your mask.
Did we just invent a horror story?
We might have.
I think Yoko Taro would be proud of us. Thank you very much.
Like, we either made a horror story or NieR creepypasta, I'm not sure which.
Work that into a weapon story.
It's a dagger that was once used to fell the ancient cubes as they tried to take the soul of a loved one.
Sorry, just the phrase the ancient cubes and I can no longer take this seriously. So you might as well just call it the Murdercube. But please continue with your story about the Murdercube.
Oh, I got nothing. It was used to defend your loved ones from when the cubes came for them. But it was of no use when the cube came for you.
I should probably stick to that other loading zone if I'm gonna try to farm for goat hides.
The Knave of Hearts? Which one is... Oh, that's the,
That's Jack of Hearts.
That's Jack of Hearts, okay. La da 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 da. to say aggregation of many gestalts, lost anything that can be called a personality or ego, but it remembers its duty of taking Yona to the Shadow Lord.
I thought you were about to say taking Yona to daycare.
Yep, that's how we misunderstood that shade. He just wanted to take Yona to daycare, so that
I mean,
she'd be well looked after while Dad was off dadding.
I mean, if you look at it from the other perspective, she was just, it's more like a school bus, you know? He was taking Yona from one dad to her other dad.
Custody battles suck, is what you're telling me.
Fadil, please change the name of our thread to Custody Battles Suck. Let's play NieR. It's kind of a spoilery title, but it's such a good one.
I mean, we're already well past the point where we've seen pretty much everything. How much is there really left to spoil? I feel like we're okay at this point having a weird spoiler title. What the hell is Goose? Is Goose the thing we fight in the Shadow Lord's castle?
Yeah, that's the giant boar, I think.
Ah, okay.
I'm pretty sure I actually named all of these shadow or shades in their videos on the thread.
Yeah, but do you think I look at your video titles?
You should, they're good.
Anyway, what about Goose?
What about Goose? Not a whole lot. Again, it's... It's an aggregation born from the fusion of Gestalt babies and their parents.
What?
Yeah. It is literally a fusion of children and parents.
I see.
Just straight up. Yeah, we fused a baby and an adult. What are you gonna do about it? It's a boar now. But because it's not a fusion of relapsed gestalts, its reasoning capabilities and will are still intact, which is why that it's not actually immortal. It just revives a whole bunch because there's a huge number of gestalts being used to make it, and it's actually just super fucking pissed off at NieR.
Oh, so in theory, if I just kept going, it would eventually have died. Because it would have run out of gestalts.
Yeah, eventually you would have killed it so many times that you would have just killed everything in there. In time, we will all be taken away by the Murdercube. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I thought you should know that I drew the Murdercube.
Perfect. Note to self, use Murdercube picture as the thumbnail for whatever episode we talk about Murdercubes in.
Hold on. There we go. I will put it in our group DM, and Artix will probably laugh.
Oh no!
Oh, that's my cue to look at it.
It is a Murdercube!
Excellent.
I mean, the one thing I will say is that it has a dagger there, which I understand was part of the lore that we made up for it, but as we all know, the cubes attack people by, like, hovering over them like UFOs and stealing their souls.
It stole the
Well,
dagger.
it has like a...
No. It stole the dagger that someone was trying to defend itself with.
Ah!
Yeah.
There you go. Alright. It still should have, like, somebody, like, being UFO beamed underneath them.
Hey there. Your weapon is ready to go.
Great. Thanks.
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That's a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's why I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
What bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
There are shades here?
Your brother was killed by a shade?
Yes.
And what have we decided,
It's killing time.
Well, why didn't you say anything? I love avenging people who've been killed by shades.
Murder is the best time. I thought I could get machine oil from here, but I guess not.
Well, that sucks. You can probably get it from murdering machines, so...
Yeah, I know. It just means I actually have to kill things at the junk heap, so whatever.